Welcome back, everyone. The iPhone 6s Plus actually got the iOS 15 update, which that in and of itself is extremely crazy. So let's go and talk about it. Now, this update was kind of weird. It took a while for it to install, but it was about 4.55 gigabytes, and I actually had to completely factory reset my phone. So that's why there's no photos on it. But that's a pretty good sized update. But when you factor in everything that was brought in, like there wasn't anything super crazy in my opinion, but I'm still glad this phone got the update at the end of the day. Now, one of the biggest changes that's happened specifically with this update is probably with FaceTime. We now actually have the capability of sending links out through FaceTime. So if we click create a link, I can go ahead and create this link of a FaceTime call and have people, on Android or Windows or whatever to actually use, FaceTime on those devices, just like how Zoom and those things work. Spatial audio is also on here. Grid mode is on here. You can also do portrait mode and share your screen on your iPhone 6s Plus on FaceTime. So those things are really cool. Now we also have live text, which is a feature to actually go ahead and scrape text from a photo. Unfortunately, the 6s Plus doesn't support it, but that's still a really cool thing. But we do have focus mode, which is supported on the 6s Plus. So if we swipe up from the bottom, we'll essentially get into this little panel. Now we do have this little focus mode option. So if I go and click on it, you'll see your standard stuff here, but you will also see this new create a new focus option. So what this allows you to do is essentially like it's do not disturb me screen time that allows you to focus on different things at the same time. So you can create a focus for driving, for fitness, for gaming, and I think it's cool. It just allows you to focus in on certain things, and I think it's awesome. I'm probably never going to use it, but I'm glad it's here. iMessage also got a little bit of an update as well, and we also got a couple of new notifications as well, which I'm really happy to see. Now, a lot of updates came within Safari. So if we go into Safari right now, you can see it automatically looks a little bit different. You may have just been able to tell that, okay, the tab bar and the search bar are now at the bottom rather than the top. I think that's cool. It's a welcome addition. I don't think it's like the most groundbreaking thing ever, but it is kind of cool at the end of the day. Scrolling through, you can see that there's no bar at the top anymore for the most part. Everything is on the bottom. And when you swipe through, I will say you probably get more, space on your page. So I think that's awesome. But now we kind of have gestures on the 6s Plus because if you want to make a new tab, you swipe to the side like so, a little glitchy. And let's say if we open up Bing right here, well, we can go ahead and swipe between the tabs just like this. So it's almost like multitasking, split screen. So it's almost like multitasking, but on your 6s Plus. But on top of this, you can swipe between tabs like this. You can always still view all your tabs by going like this. And that's really cool. Now you can always go ahead and click these three dots and see all this other stuff. And these panels look a little bit different as well. It looks a lot more, I guess, more, pertinent to this display. I think that looks pretty cool. But also another cool thing is we now have drag and drop on iOS, 15. So let's say I like this image. Well, you can go ahead and, kind of get it like this, and you can go ahead and drag and drop it somewhere else. Now, you are able to, as far as I can tell, be able to, hold it down while you're going somewhere else. So let's say I wanted to go ahead and go into my notes app for some reason, and let's say I wanted to place this here. Well, I can go ahead and create a new tab, create a new whatever note like this, and then place that image right here. So it's a little bit of a process. It's still not perfect. I wish, it kind of had something like split screen multitasking that would have made way more sense, but you have that capability here. So I'm actually really, really happy to see that. And those are the main updates. You have Safari extensions within, iOS 15 as well. So that's another humongous thing. And ultimately, I'll ask you and answer the question, should you install iOS 15 on your iPhone 6s Plus? The answer is absolutely not. You should not install this update on your iPhone 6s Plus or any iPhone for that matter. I don't care if you have an iPhone 12 Pro, if you have an iPhone 6s, whatever phone you're using as a main device, you should not even think about installing this on your device. You're going to cause more problems than it's even worth. And to be honest, iOS 15 isn't that crazy of an update, so you can still be on iOS 14 and really not be missing out on too much if I'm being completely honest. I think iOS 15 is going to be a great update. I think it's going to be more stable than probably iOS 13, maybe 14 in the beginning with, but I don't think it's worth updating to. I think, staying on iOS 15. I think staying on iOS 14 is probably the best bet for a majority of you, but I do think by the time iOS 15 officially comes out, it's going to be more than enough in terms of a stability standpoint for you to go and upgrade to. And I think that's the biggest advantage the iPhone 6s Plus has, is that because 15 isn't that crazy of an update, it shouldn't really be a groundbreaking thing for you to go and update to it once it officially comes out, and it's not going to make your phone super unstable. So that's essentially it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.